Hey everyone, welcome to a new guide where I'll first show you how to get the Nature Spirit mod. The Nature Spirit mod adds a variety of biomes to the Minecraft world. It also includes tons of new items and wood types that work well with these new biomes. So, how do we get it? First, we'll go to Nature Spirit on CurseForge, go to File, select Mod Loaders, choose Forge, and under All Versions, select the version you want. Of course, you can choose whatever software you prefer. I'll show you some images of the mod so you can see how it looks. I think this is without shaders, right? So, oh wait, yes, it does have shaders. But as you can see, we have some pretty cool and interesting biomes. And also, I should mention that it depends on Terra Blender, okay? We'll need Terra Blender, in this case for Forge, but if you need it for Quilt, that works too. As you can see, the mod has 3 million users today, which is pretty impressive. Now let's go to Mod Loaders, Forge and all versions, and do the same thing. To save these mods, press Windows plus R, type app data, go to Roaming, Minecraft, and the mods folder. This is where we'll be saving this mod, alright? No big deal, it's that simple. How many Nature's Spirit villages are we going to discover today? This mod not only adds different biomes, but also new structures, which in this case are villages, right? So let's go. I'm going to show you all of them briefly so you can identify them. First of all would be the Adobe Village, which is quite different from what we might be used to in Minecraft. And without a doubt, a much better designed village, honestly. Just look how cool this Grand Canyon biome is. Nothing like what we have in Minecraft. And how the decoration changes. I mean, everything changes. It changes everything, really. It has so much more personality. And here we have all the structures. Let's view it in spectator mode. We can see it has chests too. I guess they'll have the normal look of a village effectively. But here we have the first pyramid with a main room, which is this one here, the clergyman's room. Okay, this is the church then. We have a blacksmith area here. Okay, I understand this is the blacksmith room. It looks like this. Let's see. Well, it's not very recognizable, honestly, but there it is. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. While we're at it, let's also check out the biomes that the mod adds, which aren't few. The next is the village of coconuts, alright? As you can see again, a completely different biome, okay? It's slowly generating there with this beach area. Minecraft really needs a good beach update like this one. Look how everything changes, how it all transforms. Look how everything changes. It seems like another world, literally. And we just added one mod. That's it. The look remains the same. We can see that coconuts are also unlocked because there are coconut plants at the end. We have potions here. It says there's water shops, and we have cypress villages that use granite slabs, right? And also, well, stone mixtures as we're seeing, and sandstone. And yeah, it's a completely different structure found in this type of biome. Honestly, it doesn't even look like we're playing Minecraft. It looks like a totally different game. I think this must be, look, the cartography area. There are tons of different structures, and by that I mean different buildings within the village itself. Within the mod itself, there are only 4 distinct village types. This must be the blacksmith table, exactly, okay? I have to say there aren't many structures, but everything is so well detailed that you don't need to ask for more. And what could this be? The entrance of, wow, what a light, isn't it? Whoa, what a light, what a light. This must be the entrance to the village, right? Here it is. Now, let's go to Wisteria, which I found 13,000 blocks away, okay? The Wisteria village is probably very rare, and you might never find it. Well, this is quite something. What is this? This is a city. Look at these massive structures. These are the Wisteria forests, okay? And it's nothing like what we've seen before. Just look, look, look. This is the blacksmith room. The villager skins also change, which is important to mention. It's like a much more abandoned city than the others, isn't it? I'm going to break this, sorry, but look at these buildings and everything. It's true I don't really like this generation here, but oh well. So yeah, this is the last village that the mod adds. Alright, how do we get resources from the nature spirit? The nature spirit adds many different elements, right? Obviously we could go through each one individually and explain what each element does, but there really isn't much utility, okay? If we have jade, that's more than enough. Most of the elements are decorative, right? There's this chalk, which is created from white chalk, and chalk powder is obtained by breaking chalk. There's not much else, okay? Let's also look at some elements. For example, there are the coconut trees, right? You'll find them on the beach, and basically you break the coconuts and eat them, okay? Then we have olive trees, which can appear hidden in the cedar thicket, right? In the cedar thicket biome, which is about 3,000 blocks away. And basically what happens there is that grapes grow, okay? I'm going to take an olive and make it grow so you can see it. Okay, you plant it and we're just going to make it grow. Let's see if it grows. Well, obviously I haven't found any, honestly. I don't know if I just got unlucky in this biome, but basically the tree should look something like this, I assume, okay? I assume it would look like this with this olive wood and so on. Then there are also many wooden blocks, okay? If I search for wood now, you'll see there are many new types, okay? From all these woods here, maple wood, cypress wood, olive wood. So we have tons of different trees that add a variety of items, and generally speaking, if you want to get materials or resources like wood, plants, or food, you need to find the biome where that tree or vegetation grows and collect it there, okay? It doesn't really. It's obvious, I know, but there's not much more to explain about it. Fortunately, there aren't any essential elements, okay? That means there's no must-have item or anything like that you absolutely need. There are just decorative items, some cool things like the paper lamp or look, blooming paper, okay? This door right here. But they're all decorative elements. It's not like we're unlocking the best food in the game or anything, nor does it add any new mobs beyond some occasional reskins. It simply changes nature generation a bit, adds a little more diversity, and that's it. Gives a little more life to the game, okay? Which isn't bad at all, honestly. All right, now we're going to talk about the best biomes in Nature's Spirit. It obviously adds a ton of biomes, right? Literally, if I go here to Nature's Spirit, this is the list of biomes it adds. All the ones we're seeing right now, which is quite a few. But I'll comment a bit on what could be the best ones. And the first one would be the aspen forest, okay? If I press F3, you can see it shows the aspen forest biome here. There's also this one, the maple woodlands, which is also super beautiful. In general, all the biomes are beautiful, right? I just want to highlight those that are more eye-catching or unique, okay? Then there's the blooming Sugi forest biome, okay? A biome with stone, with pillars of stone, as you can see. Look, here we even have a tree, a cedar at the top, so it looks gorgeous. And it also has these woods, which are Sugi woods, very cool trees that combine nicely with the cherry trees, okay? This would be a really cool biome with lots of elevation changes, which is ideal when building a good house. Having varied terrain rather than completely flat land, okay? It gives you lots of options, but if you're a beginner without any way to fly around, it might become a bit challenging, okay? But there we have it. This is the biome. I'll set the time to daytime so you can see it better, okay? It looks pretty cool during the day. Now we have the bamboo wetland biome, okay? In this case, look, it's generating right here. This is the biome, okay? If I press F3, it shows here. Or does it change? No, tropical shores is this area here, okay? And bamboo wetlands is when I point at the bamboo, literally, there it is, bamboo wetlands, okay? This tropical shores is also very beautiful. The beach biomes are super beachy, okay? Right now we'd be looking at the marsh, but well, these are areas of bamboo. As you can see, it's just generated a mini biome for me, right? I'm going to try to find a more complete one. This is a complete swamp biome, okay? So we're seeing that this marsh biome, I mean, it's a mess, huh? Yes, if you put in this biome is, let's go. Okay, this is more the bamboo wetlands biome, okay? Here we have it, bamboo with areas like, well, of pads, of lily pads, okay? And much cooler. We even have a jungle next to it with this very, very interesting blue color, okay? And it's another vibe, okay? It's another vibe. Look at all these forests, how many forests and such. This must be another biome. This is the biome of, this is the Sugi forest, look, which we mentioned was so cool, okay? In this case, it's mixed together, but there it is. Now, the next biome will be the redwood forest, okay? Theoretically, there it is. It's these trees right here, as you can see. Depending on where I point, this is the fir forest, okay? And this would be the redwood forest. Clearly, nature's spirit has a way of locating biomes by sub-biomes. And that's why we often see mini biomes interconnected with each other. It's because it changes how generation works, from what I understand, okay? But look, here we have the snowy redwood forest, okay? So a pretty large generated biome, okay? From above, it looks pretty cool, but from below, it looks like this. I mean, it looks incredible. It looks incredible, honestly. So yeah, here it is. Plus, we're dealing with very high altitudes. I'm at about 130 something right now, okay? I mean, which is also incredible because if you generate something here and we open up all this distance, you get a view of all the biome generation right here. Unfortunately, I have a PC that's quite old, so I can't preview any more than this, but it's definitely amazing. Obviously, there are many more beautiful biomes and such. I'm not saying one is better than another, but there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this. See you in future videos. Check the description where you'll find the artificial intelligence course link. See you next time.